At the height of his power, Mirak beheld a young lass who was the most beautiful of her village. Although still very young, she was also the village's fiercest young warrior. The girl's name was Lucille. Mirak took the 17-year-old hostage when she spurned his advances, transporting her to his realm in Apocrypha. Though she was most beautiful, and though he was very powerful, and though Mirak mightily desired her, Lucille would not willingly give in to him. So he set about breaking her spirit, but instead he broke her mind. Once he realized that she had gone mad, Mirak cast her aside, giving her not another thought. A small rogue branch of the Psijic Order, called the Order of Devoted Enshrinement, found the wandering madwoman, and they were able to piece together what had happened to her. Taking pity on her, they took her to a small pocket dimension that they lived in, one where time flowed very differently than in regular Tamriel. After several months, Lucille gave birth to a baby girl, naming her Willa. Lucille was a devoted mother, and being a mother seemed to calm her broken mind somewhat. The splinter group of Psijics helped Lucille raise young Willa, as everyone held her in high regard, and they trained her from an early age in the arts of war and in the proper use of magic, particularly the School of Illusion, as she seemed to have the most affinity for that one. And the older she got, the more they lavished Willa with gifts, fine clothing, books of poetry and stories that she loved to pore over. The Altmer who made up the order blushed red and looked at their feet when she thanked them. Perhaps because they were an order of males only and they were still learning how to have women amongst them, but more likely because Willa was a true treasure to them, and they loved to see her happy above all else. As Willa grew up into a young lady, her mother never spoke of her father, except to call him a dirty, stinking Balsac. And so Willa was led to believe that Balsac was the name of her father. And the only thing that the Psijics would tell her was that her father claimed to be the Dragonborn, and not one thing more would they say on this matter. As Willa grew older, she became a little more moody and a lot more independent. And as she required less hands-on parenting, she could not help but notice that her mother's semi-lucid moments were further and further between. And this angered Willa to no end. But she never blamed her mother for her state of mind. At 19 years of age, Willa determined her course of action. She would travel to Tamriel and try to find her birth father. And when she found this mysterious and powerful Balsac, this supposed Dragonborn, whatever that meant, she meant to kill him for what he had done to her mother. The members of the Order of Devoted Enshrinement were very sad at this announcement, and they sighed and shook their heads and told her they would not interfere, that her fate was her own to decide. They would not, or could not, assist her on her journey, they insisted. However, one kindly member smiled at her through his tears, and then blessed her mother's old traveling gear with extra enchantments, telling Willa to wear it and to be proud of her mother always, and to fondly remember her uncles, the kind old Altmer men who had shared in the joys of raising her. And so, after hugging each and every one of the members of the Order of Devoted Enshrinement, and lastly hugging her mother, who unfortunately did not seem to be capable of understanding what was occurring, Willa took one last long look at the place that she had called home, and turned and walked away into her future. A future that definitely involved killing Balsac. Welcome to Willa's adventure, everyone. Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to Mist-Valley-Modz. My name is Dread. We're going to get into the story in just a moment. Just want to say this is on my brand new mod list. Very excited about this. This is the first video adventure. Now, if you're interested in this mod list and you have any questions about it, chances are you can find the answers or really close to the answer you want down in the description below. I put a lot of information about this mod list that'll stay there while I'm doing these series. More than one video series is coming, as well as a live stream only series. So stay tuned for that, everybody. And welcome to Feast or Famine Skyrim. For fuck's sake, Todd! When Willa first stepped out of the pocket dimension and set her feet upon the earth of Tamriel for the first time, she had to stop and take a breath. Her heart was pounding. After a couple of seconds, she turned around to look, but the portal that had deposited here was already closed and gone. Turned back and took a deep breath with a little shudder and rubbed a couple of tears off the top of her cheeks. Another deep breath with a little bit less of a shudder. And then she kind of opened her eyes and looked around and took a really deep breath in through her nose and smelled a lot of things she had never smelled before. She bent down and put her hand on some of the flora around her. Not the fauna, that would be dangerous. Put her hand on some of the flora around her. She even saw some flowers. Picked them on a whim. She's pretty sure she had seen them before in a book. Pretty sure they weren't poisonous to touch or anything. She knew there were dangers here, though. She looked at the mountains and the stars. So many stars is so different than what she had ever seen. She took a little bit to rummage through her backpack. She'd taken a lot of her fine clothing and things that they had gifted her with in her years growing up that she just couldn't bear to part with. They had also left her a small, quick note. Told her to be very, very careful what she did. They had left her a little bit of coin, which is all they had, and a little bit of food. And they had left her on the note just a little note there with they given her an extra necklace. Told her it could be valuable to sell it to gain some more coin. She was going to need it. And most of all, just to watch out for herself. They'd also given her a book of poetry that she hadn't actually read before, and a spell book that they said would be very, very helpful for her. She should learn this spell as soon as she could. Now, she knows very well that the Psijics in the Order of a Divine Enshrinement, they would leave the pocket dimension at times. They would certainly had magical ways of looking into Tamriel, although they had never let her do so. And they also would send members into Tamriel at times, which is how they came back with gifts for her. She didn't know why they did that. They never did explain their motives. They were very secretive. They did not indoctrinate her into the Order or her mother. They were just their honored guests. So, this is all very new to her, but she absolutely loves books of poems and books of stories. She would gobble up and read all the ones that they brought back with them. And when she couldn't find something new to read, she would ask the Psijics to tell her a story and just sit there enthralled with it, learning about Tamriel, things that she just did not know because she'd never been there. Now, she doesn't believe in alchemy. One of the things that the Psijics said was that alchemy is witchcraft, that witchcraft is bad, witchcraft is different than magic. So she won't be eating any ingredients or hoarding a lot of ingredients. She may pick up flowers and sell them, but that's all that she'll be doing there. She'll gladly use potions, but she has to get them. She can't make them herself. As I said, she loves books of poetry and books of stories. She loves to hear people's stories. Deep appreciation for fine clothing. She absolutely loves the stuff she brought with her, which is why she brought it. Who knows? She might end up making some clothing herself or finding some more that she likes as well. She's never done smithing or enchanting, but she has read books about them and she looks forward to trying them. She understands that soul trapping does happen in Tamriel, but again, that's an evil thing. She will not be doing it. However, if a soul is already trapped, she'll use the gem. For her mother's travel gear was not much in the way of actual armor, but because of the enchantments they put on it, that helps her out. One of the reasons they did that was because they warned her, in spite of all her training in magic, when she popped into Tamriel, her abilities would be severely lessened, so they kind of enchanted her armor to help her make up for it. And she has a fascination with animals. There's very few animals that were actually in the pocket dimension she lived in, but she read lots of books about animals. She looks forward to seeing them, and it's going to be quite fascinating as we get into this. So, here she is. She's wearing the Necrolock armor, is what the technical name for it is. And, yeah. There's Willow. Their big blue eyes and her nice smile. Her blonde hair, which, depending on the light, can have a little bit of red in it. She's been walking for about an hour. She had seen the glow of the lights here in town, but didn't really realize how far away it actually was. Loves those flowers. Look at that. What are those things? What are these? How strange. Oh. Armed. Well, must be armed soldiers. Or guards? The town, maybe, to keep it safe? Oh, a statue to Mara. She knows all about the gods of Tamriel. The Sigic Order, she does not know what gods they worship. They actually had a building within the Pocket Dimension where they did a lot of their work as such, and neither she nor her mother were allowed to go in there. She imagines they might have had some religious practices going on there, but they never pushed her or told her about them or anything else. The door is locked. Oh, is it because it's nighttime? Is people sleeping? Oh, should be quiet then. There was plenty of fish in the Pocket Dimension. She also had birds, so she had bird eggs, but I don't think she's going to want to kill animals to eat herself. Just in general, I don't think she's going to be into that. She certainly will protect her own life against an animal attack. So, welcome to Iverstead. Oh, that's what one of those signs looks like. Look at those moons, they're so big. Strange place over there. Very strange indeed. What should we do? It's late at night. You have a little bit of money, but not much. However, if we're to wait until morning, you could, Ben's still working late at night. He must be very, very conscientious about his work.
Huh?
Hello, sir.
All right, then.
Pretty flowers. Do you mind if I prick them? I'm sorry, I won't bother you. Is this your home? Very nice. You have a bed inside I can sleep in? No? An inn, you say? Oh, where they give rooms to weary travelers. Of course. This door is unlocked. What is this?
I've lived in this village for many seasons and now care for its temple. Hermund keeps the cemetery.
A I see. Well, it's certainly relaxing here. I'd ask you to tell me about Mara, but I actually have read quite a bit about Mara. Never really much thought about worshipping the gods. Not too often. Songbooks. A couple of these she's actually read before. They weren't very interesting. Well, I guess it couldn't hurt to honor a god while she's here, right? I feel a little strange having done that. I don't know why I did that.
Greetings.
Again, I've read about Mara, but can you tell me about her? I'd love to hear some more.
Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We do not possess the authority in our local chapel, but the clergyman in Riften performs wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim.
Oh, I'd love to see a ceremony.
It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm.
Yes, a little bit more about Riften. Realizes it's going to be a long and
if it is
probably
guidance you
dangerous
seek, Our
walk to
Lady
get
Mara
there.
may help you light your path.
Certainly would
The
be
chapel
interesting to
is
see what
always
kind of ceremonies and whatnot they do. Am I supposed to? Sure. Yes. No, I'm not feeling it like I did before. I don't know. Is there a book here? Brother Hetchfeld. I don't think she's read this one before. Associate Scribe, Imperial University of... I don't know where that means. Gods are commonly judged upon the evidence of their interest in worldly matters. Essential belief... Oh my goodness, this is not a story. This is boring. Okay. The gods always so boring? Oh, I shouldn't ask you that. That's probably impolite. I'm so sorry. I'm not allowed to sleep here either. Oh, I gotta find the inn. No, I'll find it. Oh, I won't bother you. Sorry. Alright. So, as you can tell, if you're familiar with the opening of the story, killing Balsac is what this is called. Balsac. But, little does she know, the man that she thinks is Balsac is actually Miraak. Let's just put it this way. My goal is to kill Miraak. I've played Skyrim since 2014. I've never killed Miraak. I've only defeated Alduin once. Never killed Miraak, never done it, never gone through that. So I'd like to take this character through that. She's obviously going to have to get much, much stronger. We're going to have to do a lot of work to get her there, and we will. But she's also going to explore this land, and we're going to treat this as a lovely time. I didn't see an inn over there. Oh, another flower. Oh, right in the middle of the road. I think that place is an inn, surely. Vilamere Inn. Oh, all right, this must be the place. Let's go.
Welcome to the Vilamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Lights and smells here and the sounds. It's amazing. Hello. Look at Khajiit. Hello, Khajiit. Friend.
If there are 500 steps to each marker, then maybe... this is pointless. Taraki cannot rely on shortcuts.
Oh, I'm
Do not
sorry.
give your trust blindly, stranger.
I did not realize you
It
were
will
not
come
of
back
sound
to
mind. I
bite you.
apologize. I'll leave you be.
Ah, a fellow traveler. Have you come to Iverstead to climb the 10,000 steps?
No, I just happened to stumble upon this place.
Then we've got something in common. Believe it or not, I left Riften when I was but a pup, and I got a little lost along the way.
You've
I
been to
still have a
Riften,
lot
you
to
said.
learn about the world, including how to stick to the roads.
Stick to the roads, eh? So, how come you never learned about the world outside of this Riften?
Simple. I grew up in an orphanage. Never got what you would call a traditional education.
Oh. So is the orphanage why you left Riften then? That's for children without parents, correct?
Yes and no. I don't begrudge the place, but it did leave me a little green around the gills.
I haven't been to an orphanage. I've never really, technically, besides myself, never seen a child even.
You have not met Glaylord the Kind. Now that is a hag. Although really, I mean that as a compliment.
How long have you been away from your home?
10 long years, Pilgrim.
Oh, wow.
I left the city to deliver a letter, of all things, and I got a little lost along the way. Somehow, I don't think poor Agnes is going to make it to the wedding.
You mean Riften is 10 years walk from here? Oh, no, you just went in circles. Okay, that's better. Well, what have you learned in your travels? What can you tell me?
Well, I've mostly learned it's dangerous. There are more than beasts out there in the wilderness. Ever seen a hag raven? Witches with faces like wrinkled potato skin. Safe travels.
Thank you. Is there an innkeeper in this inn? How do I rent a room without an innkeeper here? Hello?
What is it? Dragons?
Sorry to interrupt you. Whoa. That changed very quickly. What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both?
You buy necklaces by any chance? No? Get salt. They're not worth anything. Okay, that is. Enough fish to last me a lifetime. I'm sure I'll get more later.
A pleasant journey,
Where
my
is the
lady.
person I can rent the room from? Why are they not here? I think I've read that one before. There is no innkeeper.
Yes?
Wonder why that is. There she is. You.
This has to be the worst place in Skyrim to run a mill. How am I supposed to do anything with all those bears running around?
Bears? Oh, I've heard of those. Wait, you have a problem with the bears?
Are you kidding? Those damn things will drive me right out of business. Tell you what, bring me 10 of their pelts from anywhere in Skyrim. I'll gladly pay you for thinning out the herd.
You mean steal? Oh, you mean kill the bears? Oh, no, I can never.
Now go give those stupid bears what's coming to them.
A lady to rent from. Like, seriously. I don't know if that's a bug or not, or what. You just, like, got busy somewhere else? And she got stuck somewhere. Well, how about this? How about we just say Willa decides that she's just too excited to sleep anyways. So what we're gonna do over here by the fire, excuse me, sir, and we're gonna take a photo because I can. Will you hold the camera? Oh, there's no camera, right? And we're gonna do this and that, and we get a screenshot, photo. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, words.
I hope the road brings you adventure, traveler.
Sleep on the cot. Nope. So, she's just gonna chill here. She's going to, well, we're gonna see if this mod works or not. We're gonna check out this. So let's use it. We've learned it. Where is it going? Where is it? There it is. I'm going to go like this, and we're going to cast it. Wow. Whoa! Welcome to our own little home that we can use. Another bookshelf? No. Thank you, PS Boss, for that. We gotta scavenge some wood? Sure, we'll do that. Can't pick any of this up? Nope. Empty, empty. We can sit here on the bench. There's lots of, well, there's the big table. It's all static, that's fine. We can sleep in the beds here. Let's see if we get a light on it. Nice. Sleep like 4 people here. This is excellent. Excellent! What we want to know. Okay. What we got down here? Butterflies that we can't catch. Okay. Look at this place. Friggin' amazing. Amazing. Scathe crawler, or whatever the hell they call that stuff. What's over here? Ooh, a lay down marker. You could, oh, you could chill here and just do stuff. Or is this a bedroom? It is a bedroom. Chest, bookshelf. There's nothing on it. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, this is for going back to Skyrim, I betcha. Or something. Alchemy lab. Spirit forge? I don't even know. Place is so neat. It's our own little spot. A little bit of stutter in here. That's okay. That's all right. Go this way. Fire pit. Go back this way. Another place to sleep here. Should we sit in the hot spring? Should we see whether or not it hopefully doesn't make us naked? Nope. Just chilling in the hot spring. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Oh. Sorry. It didn't see you there. Sorry about that. Just checking around because I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a little secret hidden spot where you get to something else, right? Would not surprise me. I'd be surprised if there's not a master bedroom. Maybe it's upstairs. Ah! One box, yeah. Little bits of stutter here and there. I don't know if that's the sound of a waterfall or what's going on with that, but I mean, it is what it is. We should think about getting a little bit of sleep. Every little bit helps. Okay, so I'm curious if we can cast the spell again to take us back to where we were, or whether we have to go activate something. Well, let's find out.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Well, I can hear somebody who's in charge, but I can't see him. I have a feeling we might have a few issues. This area here. Like the innkeeper might be underneath the building somewhere. That's just a thought, though. Oh, I am getting stutter, though. Alright. Stutter's not great. Hopefully it clears up. Hello. Strange. When I play, I don't get any stutter at all, but as soon as I'm recording, it's like my OBS makes things stutter. So, yeah, that might be what it is. That might be what it is, peeps. Okay, I need a store.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Oh, awesome. Not much of an alchemy person. Hello.
Need something?
What have you got for sale?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit
Oh,
of that.
hopefully you buy things too. Oh, you do? Oh, wonderful. Well, you've got so much more money than I do. How do you get that much? Oh, of course, you own a business. Right. How much would you give me for this silver jeweled necklace? I'll mark that as... It's not favoriting that. Okay. I'll keep the rest, thank you. Alright then. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's gonna have to make the long journey towards Riften. She understands. They say it's gonna be dangerous for her. Oh my god. The stutter is so bad right now. There's so much lag. Wow. Swear to God, played like 20 hours of this mod list, has never done this until I start recording. Let's reload and see if that happens. Probably won't. That doesn't make me pleased, because there's nothing in this mod list that should be making anything to do with my computer bogged down or anything else. Nothing. Okay, so amongst our spells and whatnot, we don't really have a lot of offensive spells at all. So I think we're going to get that out. Is that the ready? There's a missing signpost here because it's too close to this mod, I'm guessing. modded place is really cool. Won't be using it with this character, though. Oh my. There's... yeah, goblins, I believe, here on the road. So what happened? Could be careful, there could be more about. Oh my. There are a lot more about. Well, I'm definitely not going to go that way. Wow. Alright, well, take a look at the handy map that I got in town. You know, I should be able to more or less follow this, at least for a ways. I do have some bandit camps and stuff down here, though. Follow this down to the road, cross, and then try to go this way. Keep back up over here and get into Riften. That's what we'll try to do. So this is not a playthrough of Skyrim that is strictly roleplay, and we do have an end game here and something we're trying to accomplish. Or, oh, look at that! That looks very bizarre. Oh, look at that creature! Look at it! Wow. Very awesome. But it's not strictly, you know, a let's just go kill everything and power up at the same time. It's kind of a little bit of a cross between. Hope you're enjoying it. I'm going to try to keep all the episodes under 40 minutes. 40 minutes is a max. What are those? Ducks! Ducks! Is that a dog? I've heard of them. I've heard in the wild they can be dangerous.
Come with us right now. I don't know who you think I am, and I don't care. Leave me alone. I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think she's telling
What is going on here?
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
Are you okay, ma'am?
She doesn't have the scar. Good morning.
Who are you looking for? What are you doing?
We're looking for information about a woman, a foreigner in these lands. She's a Redguard like us. We believe she may be hiding in Whiterun, but we're checking everywhere to be sure.
Oh, because of the darker skin. Right. Redguards. That's right. All right,
We've
well,
made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth
as long
of
as
yours
she's
gets you in
okay.
trouble.
I was worried.
Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person.
Fire up this way. What someone's camp? Oh, those big wild dogs. Those things. Wolves. That's it. Wolves. You're just here for the taking. I'm sure no one will mind, right? What's this? Go to the island near the edge of the lake. Look for where a great tree once stood. That's where I buried it. Oh, maybe this... I really feel bad about that, but... I'm gonna get hungry eventually. Better leave them one at least. Strange. Oh, I think it saw me. Oh, it definitely saw me. It's meeting my gaze. Here it comes. bit me a little bit. Didn't feel great. There's more flowers. Drop a save. Where are we going, by the way? We are going the correct way, except I want to go this way. Splashing through the water feels nice and refreshing.
How come the fields haven't been tilled like I asked?
Because it's boring. The fields are going to do fine. You don't have to dote over them so much.
Boring. That food is paying for everything.
They're all dressed the same. Guards again? That's a lot of guards for...
Forced to beg, I won't have it.
Oh, there's some kind of war going on in this land, isn't there? I forgot. I haven't heard too much about it, although a lot of the Order did say something in that regards. I want to go more to my left, but I am kind of curious as to what this is. Gotta stay away from that area. So I hope I'm going the right direction. A little hard to tell. I can keep the water over there, am I right? Yeah? Beautiful. So many great towers of stone reaching into the sky everywhere, too. Oh! Oh no!
You wait for the first.
They're chasing me. They mean to do me harm. This is not good.
You think you stand a chance?
I lost them. Hello? Yes, we have sky shards on my mod list, which you would know. Which you would know had you read the description down below, which talks all about this. I think that's going to be the end of our first adventure here. I want to thank you for joining me here on killing Balsac. Willa is in a strange place, but I think she's doing okay so far. She's fairly confident and overall amazed. Will she have enough to kill the man she believes is her father when she finds him? Stay tuned to find out. For Mist-Valley-Modz, my name is Dread. We're here on the Feast or Famine Skyrim modlist. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.